that's in the news. Robbing with a pen instead of a gun, but in the end the damage is done. Never call another man a fool. We should live by the golden rule. But my trigger finger starts to itch when I get treated like a son of a bitch. Sometimes I feel like Jesse James, need a fast running horse and a slow rolling train. Too much giving and not enough gain, trying to find a rainbow in the pouring rain. Way back then, the wolves are howling at my door again. I've been without for so long, I even lost my broken home. As you sow, so shall you reap. Bless all the homeless in the street.
Hello everyone, I'm Annette Mendel and you're here on Humanity Matters, the historical Humanity Matters. And here's our host, the man who never retreats from getting a health care bill, Albert Torcaso.
All right, America, let me just throw this down. Pittsburgh, America, and of course everybody in Pennsylvania. I'm tired of doing shows speaking about health care. And this is still Humanity Matters. But let me put it to you straight. We are going to talk about health care until the health care bill is passed. Once it is passed, if it is not right, we are going to talk about health care. Now, let me just say, we are going to talk about health care, at least for 5 minutes, every single show. But we're still going to have fun shows. We're still going to have dramatic shows. We're still going to maybe have baseball players on here, maybe other musicians, like we have one today. We're still going to have fun. We're still going to be wild and crazy. We're going to be wild and serious. But we are not going to retreat when it comes to health care. And so that means, everybody, the only way you're going to get me to shut up about health care is you're going to actually have to make a call. 1-202-225-3121. I want you to call Congress every single week from now until you're 131, if that's what it takes. We need this health care bill. Now, having said that, America, today we actually have a special guest, a well-known musician. His name is Ed Skirtish. He's been on my show in the past. He's a very excellent musician. However, later in the show, we're going to actually, Ed has no idea what I was going to say, but we're going to explain why Ed isn't getting the national and international recognition that he should get as a musician, and how not having health care keeps him from getting that national recognition. Yeah, you're probably wondering, how on earth? I'm going to make the connection. So Ed should be a multi-millionaire right now. He's that dang good. I should be a multi-millionaire on the networks right now. I'm pretty dang good. But because we don't have this health care bill yet, neither Ed nor myself are where we should be. So America, Pittsburgh, Champion City, that's right, City of Champions, I'm counting on you to do something. You got to call the Congress, you got to call the Congress, and you got to call the Congress. And then you go to the websites too. But before we do all that, I got to let you know, I told you last month, and for the last couple of months, we've been doing some wild stuff. I had Yo Congress back in 2009, which was the rap. Then we did the boxing, as you know, where we did some boxing for healthcare, fighting for healthcare. Then, as you know, last month we seemed like we were drunk, but the question is, were we drunk, when we did What Can You Do with a Cold Congress? Now, all that was lighthearted, was fun, was something you could laugh at. It was serious. The meaning behind it was serious, but it was kind of lighthearted. Well, my friends, I also told you I'm not retreating, and I'm going to do everything I need to do to get this health care bill passed. I wasn't kidding. Now, we're going to go into the tape room in about a second or two, but I want to warn you, what you're about to witness is historical. All right, actually, we're going to go over to Chris and going to ask Ed and the rest of us some questions. So, Chris, if you will.
Well, first of all, when we did this video, it was very, very difficult for me, and emotionally and physically, because it took a lot of strain out of me to do this. But therefore, I would like to ask Ed what he thought about this video.
I thought it was very powerful. It was very moving, and I thought very patriotic. And I thought, as far as with the Parkinson's disease, that at one time in my life that I did have Parkinson's symptoms. I am a mental health consumer, but don't worry, I'm very safe to be with, and I'm very lovable and huggable. They have medications now for mental illness that you don't have to have Parkinson's disease anymore. But I encourage to really study to find a way to stop Parkinson's disease for the unfortunate people that do have to have it. And also, as far as with the health care bill, the only suggestion I would make is to try to be as pro-life as possible, and to try to just give America its best due. Make sure that everyone has health. I believe every American should have health insurance. For every American, I know we're protected by our United States Armed Forces, and I thank all the Armed Forces for all that they do for our country. I believe it's a right not just for the disabled to have all their opportunities for health care, but I believe every American deserves to have health care, because if you have the training to send all of us out to war to fight for Afghanistan and Iraq and all that other craziness, then you should have the money for every American who needs health care, deserves health care. So not just for us who are disabled or whatever our problems may be, but for every American, that they have the right for health care. Because if you can give us a gun and all that other stuff to go fight a war, don't worry about doing that. Just make sure that we're all healthy, well.